imagine, you're going to work. Let's say you're going to your shop or your office or your factory, and you are going there with a sense that maybe you will get abused, maybe you might get threatened, maybe you might even get beaten up, and if you're very unfortunate, then you may even get murdered. That is the fear and trepidation by which healthcare workers are today looking at their places of work. Something which nobody else can actually relate to. It's like almost as if you're entering a war zone where we might come back damaged. It is serious, and it is something that is very difficult for a non-healthcare person who has not been part of the system to understand and imagine what is happening in our minds today.
Well, that is a very frightening reality that you are painting, Dr. Shenoy, but it is unfortunately true. But let's take a step back. Could you define what does violence actually mean in the healthcare space?
So I just wanted to say one more thing, that violence is all pervasive. It is a sense of fear that we have when we go through our work. That when I'm looking at a patient, do I sense that maybe he will assault me, or his relative who's standing behind him will insult me? So this is that mindset by which I'm going to look at every patient now, and manage them, and that becomes very difficult. Now, regarding what do you understand by violence, it's not just physical, violence that we understand. So there are different definitions of violence, and the one which I think which makes sense is that violence is any behavior by an individual that intentionally threatens to harm others physically, sexually, or psychologically. It consists of a broad range of issues, right from an abuse to threat to assault to mobbing to bullying and even homicide. So it's a whole spectrum of things that comes into play when we are talking about what is violence, especially when it is related to healthcare workers.